Between the two, Bitcoin's the faster horse by far. And of course, Bitcoin, the reason Bitcoiners should pay attention to it is because, the main competition of Bitcoin is the dollar. And so, if the dollar is very strong, then it makes the case to own it. But if the dollar, if total credit in the system and total dollars in the system are going to keep increasing over the next 3, 5, 7, 10 years, that's one of the macro factors that makes Bitcoin useful to own. You want to own scarce assets if you're in kind of a slow motion runaway fiscal spiral. Bitcoin, gold, high quality equities priced at reasonable valuations, high quality real estate priced at reasonable valuations. Generally speaking, I like the global assets the best. So that's Bitcoin and gold. And between the two, Bitcoin's the faster horse by far.
What if are we underestimating the resilience of the fiat system? What if, for example, technology could come into play with technological deflation? So when technology improves, things get cheaper. Wouldn't that invert the trend you're talking about?
It's not going to slow down the deficits. Technology does have other impacts on, for example, where inflation shows up from those deficits. If you don't get a lot of technology offsets, then those deficits are likely to show up in consumer price inflation. So, for example, if we're not better at making more energy, if we're not better at making more productive things related to AI and things like that, then those deficits are likely to show up in price increases because our supply is not keeping up. On the other hand, if AI suppresses white collar wages, allows way more white collar output for things, and if we keep the energy flowing and things like that, then those fiscal deficits are more likely to show up in asset price inflation. And so either way, if the number of dollars is increasing substantially, you want to own the highest quality scarce assets. So if for example we have no bottlenecks in energy, it doesn't necessarily follow that oil is going to go up in dollar terms, even though there's a lot more dollars, say 5 years from now, than there are now. On the other hand, if that's happening, we're not making more Bitcoin other than the marginal amount that's still being mined. And so the highest quality assets, whether it's Bitcoin, gold, the best equities, best real estate, the best, irreplaceable art, waterfront property, those types of things, they're still likely going to appreciate relative to dollars in that system where total credit keeps growing.